Yo guys, what's going on? It's your boy TZ or TZ Smokes, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now guys, we've been gone for a little bit, so I thought we'd come back after 9 months of just fucking forgetting my YouTube existed and that people were starting to enjoy my videos, and come back and give you guys some kind of a banger. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into today's video. Now today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about the time that I blacked out on bars and got robbed. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that post notification bell so you never miss an upload. We are going to be uploading more consistently now, so I really do apologize. And also, if my gameplay is shit, I'm live commentating this because I'm an idiot, and I don't like to pre-record audio or record audio after, because it never comes out the way that I fucking want it to. And I just set my mic up properly in the way that I want to, so I think that this setup's going to work, and we'll be able to actually have some crisp, clear audios for the videos. So yeah. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So this video takes place about 7 years ago. That's kind of crazy. So this is about like grade 10 in high school. Now, at this time, I was taking quite a bit of XANAX, but this was kind of like my first hard drug that I kind of really got into. So for me, I was kind of instantly, as soon as I started getting into drugs, just degenerating on the hard ones. You know what I mean? Like I picked up pretty quick. It was fucking bars, and then it was coke, and then it was speed, and then it was Adderalls, and then I was, doing ecstasy. We were doing, yeah, bro, like it got bad. But pretty much this video takes place my grade 10 year of high school. This day was pretty much like every other day. Got up, was getting ready for school, nothing too out of the ordinary. I already kind of knew when I got up that I was ready to get fucked up and geek, so I hit up my Zan guy, which was I wouldn't say we were like buddies, but we had like some classes together in school. He just got some bars. And I think I mentioned this into a previous video. There's no way these bars were legit. These were like green Hulks, and I'm sure like if you guys do bars, you probably had the same things and shit like that. These things are definitely presses and, just poop. But they used to get me fucked up, so I used to love doing them, man. And this day was no exception. I was gonna get fucked up on these, and nobody was gonna stop me. So I think I picked up like three of these. So I picked up three of these bars. Well, okay, maybe we should start a little bit on. I hop on the bus, and that's when I texted him. I hit him up. I was like, "Yo, I need some bars. Can you hook me up?" Yeah. I got like 10 left. Cool. I just need three. So homie sauces me three. I think they were like $8 each. So I pick up three of these bitches. And $8 at that time, that's a lot of money, bro. I don't got a lot of money to stretch. You ask me for $8, man? Like, fuck, dude. You're kind of fucking me. So, nevertheless, I pick up these bars, man, and it was probably stupid of me. But first of all, I popped the first bar at school. All right. So I'm going through my first period. Nothing really starts to kick in yet, and it wasn't until, sorry, the first period had sort of already ended that I was floored on these things, man. Like I mean, floored. So these things start hitting, man, and I'm trying to like keep my composure in class and shit, bro. But I'm damn near going brain dead. And I remember the teacher had called me out on something. They had asked me a question, and I just spit out some fucking gibberish, dude. So, anyways, I end up somehow getting through the school day, just fucking borderline retarded. I don't know how the teachers just didn't know that I was on fucking something ridiculous. I'm sure they had like their ideas. Like nothing definitive saying though that like, oh, I'm on drugs other than I'm kind of slow, kind of stupid. Um and I mean, yeah, the slurred speech and stuff like that, but it took me like probably like two bars to like fully black out and like not be remembering shit. But I remember this one decently well, just because I remember waking up, trying to figure out where my shit had went, and then asking people, and boom, bada blah, we started putting pieces together. So, after school kind of passes and we made it through the dreadful day somehow, I hit up my homie. We're trying to chill. I got two more bars left. He has his own bars, so we're trying to chill, pop some bars together. So, I go over there. We're going to call him Peter. So, me and Peter are chilling. We're pretty close at this time. We had like a falling out, a few, like a while sort of after this. Um, but we used to chill quite often, you know. And it was usually we were doing drugs and shit together. So he hits me up. we go to chill, man, after school. So he wants to roll up some blunts, so he rolls up us a blunt. I bust out my bars and I pop another one of them. All right. Now, y'all could probably tell why we had a falling out here, but I pop this other bar and then he rolls up the blunt. We get to smoking. I black the fuck out. All right. But before I blacked out, we had another homie pull through, and we're gonna call this homie Jaden. All right. Me and Jaden are still pretty good friends to this day. I think he was referenced in another video before, but we're not gonna get too far into that right now. But me and Jaden were chilling. He pulls up. He's tapping the blunt too. He was gonna match some weed. I ended up blacking out probably like 40 minutes, 40 minutes max after he got there. And that was that, bro. I didn't remember shit. But when I had woke, I kind of came back to. Um, it was weird, bro. Like these ones, I would forget a lot, but I would like nod in and out, right? So like I'd wake up, I'd fall back asleep, I'd kind of remember glimpses of this and that. But yeah, like they weren't like the regular bars, you know what I mean? Like, dude, these Hawks were just something different, bro. But I ended up passing out. When I had got up, I was looking through my bag and I couldn't find any of my shit. And then I kind of passed out again, woke up again, and it was just, dude, we were all kind of nodding in and out, right? We were all off bars and shit, but then when we all kind of came to, it was just me and Jaden there, right? I couldn't fucking find Peter anywhere. Mind you, this is fucking Peter's house. Where the fuck is Peter, right? So I'm looking around. I can't find him. So I go over to his room. His door's locked, and I knock. He's like, "Oh, give me a minute." I'm like, "Okay." So he comes out, and I asked him, I was like, "Yo, I can't find any of my shit." I just asked him, like, I wasn't accusing him, but I just asked him if he took anything. He said no, he didn't see any of my shit. No, 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 we were all sleeping. I was like, "Yeah, but we were all sleeping. We all fell asleep out here. Now you're in your room. Kind of confused. The door's locked. You know, like those things kind of like sussed me out a little bit." So anywho, he's saying no, he didn't steal any of my shit. And it wasn't like I lost a lot of shit, dude. I had one bar left, right? Because I had only popped the second one. And I still had one more from this whole ordeal. Oh boy, I gotta kill this guy. So on with that, right? Jaden was still sleeping. So if Jaden was stealing it, bro, I could just go through his shit and see what Buddy took. So it didn't really make any sense, right? So then I was like, all right, like I'm not really gonna say too much about it. I'm also not gonna search this guy's fucking room, right? But like, I mean, I'm still kind of fuzzy in the morning and shit. If you guys know, like the after, like you're kind of waking up out of that bar high and shit. Like it's kind of you're really groggy and shit, you know? And I feel like that's a lot of the Xanax high too, is like you're really groggy and shit. But I feel like waking up after that shit, dude. Yeah, man. Like you couldn't ask me anything. Like literally, it would be like more retarded than when I am actively on the bars. You know what I mean? So, anyways, it comes to the point where I'm like, hey, fuck it. I'm just gonna leave. You know, he stole it was my last bar and like a half ounce of weed, and then right. It was like I didn't have like a shit ton of money in there, but he had dude. But he had taken some money out of my wallet, right? But he left all the cards and stuff in there, so it's kind of like whatever. But it wasn't like I had money to go around in the first place. Like, dude, me first of all, buying bars off Peter already made me broke, right? And then Peter licks me, like, brother, how you gonna do all that, right? So it kind of just turns into the thing of like I'm just gonna take the loss and leave. There's not much I'm gonna do about it, right? I'm also young. I'm not gonna beef this guy. Like he's much older than I was at the time. So like, and the only reason we had the same like classes in high school is because he was fucking retarded and got held back like a bunch of grades, right? So that was the only reason we ever even kind of like mixed in that situation, right? So I kind of just took the loss. And I was like, fuck it, dude. I'm gonna leave. If nobody's gonna kind of tell me like who stole my shit, like I'm not really gonna come around and chill. You know what I mean? So I ended up leaving, man. Took my loss. It was what it was. But then I had found out later from Jaden that yeah, it was Peter that had stole my shit. Jaden wasn't awake and alive to tell me that it was Peter, but yeah, Peter ended up being the one that stole my shit. Um, Me and Peter ended up not being too close after this, and that's what I meant by our fallout. Um, he just, yeah, he chose to. I'm pretty sure he's still smoking crack now. Like that guy was all fucked up on a bunch of different shit. But then he had got into like crack and all that shit. So, and as far as I last heard, he's still doing that shit. So, yeah. If you're watching this, Peter, fuck you. I want my bars back. And I want my half ounce of weed back. And that $20 you stole out of my wallet, you bitch. But yeah, I'm sorry if this video wasn't too much, guys. I just had to kind of throw something out there. You know what I mean? This was just kind of one of the vague memories that I remember from the XANAX time. So I thought I'd throw it into the fucking lineup because I still thought it was worth a spot on this XANAX Mayhem series because it was my first time. Well, not my first time, but it was the one time I got robbed because I nodded off on bars at somebody who I thought was my homie. So somebody who I thought was my homie's house, who I really should have just allowed to be my plug. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and peace out.